All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the second game of the night. We have Stilwell Indians versus the Poteau Pirates, and we're about to go into the starting lineups for both teams as the PA announcer in the stadium, Shane Ford, announces the lineups for the Poteau Pirates. Tyler looking for a much faster-paced game in this nightcap.
So recap a little bit. We have the Stilwell Indians who are fresh off a tournament championship at Lincoln Christian. They are 11-0 on the season and ranked number 8 in the state in 4A. That ranking is kind of a little bit disrespectful, Brad.
It is. It is.
I think they should at least be top 5.
Yeah, and you know, if you look at the top 10, there's a little bit of West Side bias there, Central West Side bias. When I looked at the rankings last week, we were the top ranked, I think the second top ranked team in the East.
We're east of Tulsa. Yeah, we are the second highest ranked team. Victory Christian is number 2, which they're out of Tulsa. And then we're number 8, and then Central out of Tulsa is number 9.
But you know, when the kids come out, they know how good they are.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just motivation for them.
Yeah. And to go along with that championship last weekend, junior Cody Petrie, he was the tournament MVP. And on that all-tournament team was Kalima Ramirez, who this team will be missing tonight. But starting for them and was getting his first start of his varsity career will be Teehee.
Yeah.
And a big opportunity for him.
Yeah, and you know, as he continues to mature and get more minutes underneath his belt, you know, you're going to see him really grow into he's a go-to guy for this team. I really believe that.
Yeah. I mean, because you look at it, they're outside of Cody Petrie, it looks like, and Antonio Wolf's a junior, so Cody Petrie and Antonio Wolf are both juniors. Kalima, he's a junior, but their other two main starters are seniors in Caden Lee and Kyler Forkiller. So this is a growing experience for Teehee, but it's an opportunity because he will have a much larger role on this team next season.
Exactly, and you know, too, and not a knock to Wolf, he was the main big man last year. But Teehee, with his size, just adds a different element for teams to have to defend.
Yeah. So here we go. Poteau starting out the game with the ball. Poteau wearing the red, Stilwell in the white.
Good double team down low there by Caden Lee and Tyrus Teehee. Force the ball to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Poteau.
Good job by Petrie. Odell Beckham, that one. Good finish by Caden Lee. Still jumped out to a 2-0 lead off the turnover. Great athleticism by Cody Petrie on that. Poteau unable to finish that at the rim. Yep. Antonio Wolf gets the rebound off the second chance attempt. Teehee down low, finishes it. Good find by Caden Lee.
Yes. And two great contests here down on the defensive end by Teehee and Wolf.
You can't let them have easy baskets. Stilwell in the zone. Turnover will go to the Indians. Petrie running the floor, or running the point on the floor. Wolf from 3, in and out. Rebound to Teehee. Nope, it's on the floor. Poteau controls. They are looking to get out in transition. Three ball. No good. Teehee with the rebound.
And I think one of the reasons
Four Killer's going to thought about it.
I was going to say, one of the reasons Poteau's going to look to push the ball is they do not want to have to go against Stilwell's full court press all evening.
Oh, no, definitely not. Wolf looking to get inside the Teehee, unable to control the pass. Going to have a jump ball.
It's going to stay here.
Caden Lee inbounding the ball for the Indians out to Antonio Wolf. Pass to the corner to Lee. Lee with the three. In and out. Drive down the middle. Finishes by number 2. 4-2 in favor of the Indians with about 5:20 and change left. Petrie down the baseline, gives over to Four Killer. Four Killer with the three ball. In and out again. Man. That's about the third one the Indians have shot that went halfway down and popped out.
No love from the rim early on here at home for the Indians.
Poteau with the ball up top, looking to orchestrate the offense. Cut down the middle. Finish is good. Tied ball game at 4-4. Caden Lee with the ball over to Petrie. Waiting for the screen from Teehee. Petrie he thought about the jumper but kicked it on out. Caden Lee goes to his right. Nice reverse lefty. Good finish by Caden Lee.
Absolutely.
And that is an errant pass out of bounds.
Too much air underneath the ball in that pass. Turnover by the Pirates. Ball will be inbounded by the Indians, and Caden Lee will bring the ball up.
4:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Cody Petrie with the step back. Yeah, and no good.
The ball was poked away by Wolf there, but recovered by Poteau.
Ball out to the wing. Three from the top. No good. Petrie controls the rebound. Looking to get running. Good crossover down the middle. Runner's good.
Great finish there in traffic by Cody Petrie.
Cody's first bucket of the night.
8-4 Indians over the Pirates with just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Cody about got his hands on that ball. A little bit of a shuffle that's missed there. Pass inside, back out. Number 4 drives baseline. Good anticipation by Caden Lee. Knocked that ball out of bounds. 3:09 remaining here in the first quarter.
Good steal there by Teehee.
Indians are off and running. Up ahead to Petrie. Petrie's going to take it on in. Nice pass to the cutter. Finished by Teehee. Good.
Great job there by the big man running the court.
You got to reward them, Brad, whenever they do that.
Absolutely.
Drive down. Blocked by Teehee. Will go out of bounds.
Off of Teehee. Stay here with the Poteau Pirates.
Poteau inbounding underneath their own basket. Throw it up top to the wing. Not much movement here.
No, there's not.
Good hands by the Indians.
Ooh.
Dangerous over there.
Yeah. But, you know, Poteau's offensive motion early on is eerily reminiscent of the girls' motion early on. No penetration. There we go. 3 ball up by Poteau. In and out. No good.
Cody controls the rebound. Over to Caden. Caden with a wide open look. He's going to drive and go baseline. Kicks it. It's going to be intercepted there by Poteau. Poteau's looking to run. Good hands by Antonio Wolf to knock it out of bounds. Good hands there. You got to look up ahead. You had him. He had Cody running. He just had to throw it. Going to get a screen by Teehee. Cody wanting him to roll. Going to get another screen by Wolf for Caden Lee. Caden Lee's going to kick it over to Four-Killer. Four-Killer with the 3. Off back iron. Poteau controls the ball. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Still up 10-4. Going to get a foul.
I think this one's going on Caden Lee on the floor.
53 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Poteau will be inbounding underneath their own basket on the baseline.
And that foul is on Caden Lee. His first foul in general for the first quarter.
Yeah. Trying to get the clock on your screen lined up with the clock here inside the gym. Good cut there by Poteau. Finishes. Cuts the lead to 4. Petrie with the ball for the Indians. Going to cross over, goes to his right. Put it up on the glass, just short. Good take, though. Good block by Teehee. Good save by Wolf. Stilwell's going to get off and run, and Caden Lee's going to outrun that guy. And, misses the layup. .15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Poteau looking to cut into that 4-point lead. 10 seconds. 5. 2. Ball up and no good. That does it for the first quarter. Stilwell 10. Poteau 6. A low scoring first quarter. In fact, lower scoring or lower scoring quarter than the girls' game, I believe.
I believe so. And honestly, probably the Indians, one of the lower quarter totals of the year. Very underwhelming on offense. I know we had a lot of in and out misses, but just the inability to finish. We saw Caden Lee blow one. Cody Petrie blow one too. Yep. You know, realistically, you should be up 20-10 at this point. 28, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Defensively, they're playing well. Yeah. I mean, they're getting their hands in the passing lane. They're causing deflections. They're getting turnovers. But you got to capitalize on them, and I know they will. They'll get going. But as far as the first quarter, it's been a slow start, and I don't know if there's some fatigue or it's just like the girls. These guys have been through a gauntlet. They've played 5 games in about 8 days. But, you know, whenever you get into February and you get into playoff time, it's going to get to where you have to play back to back to back, or you know, you got to be ready for it. You got to be able. A lot of times it's whatever team has the most stamina.
Speaking of which, it's a little surprising we haven't seen a substitution from Coach George yet at this point.
We got a technical?
Assessed on
Poteau, I guess.
But I couldn't tell if it was from a player or if it was from.
Technical foul issues to Poteau due to the scorebook issue.
scorebook issue. So technical foul for a scorebook issue. Cody shoots 2 free throws, makes them both, pushes the lead to 12-6. Poteau will inbound the ball on the far side. Again, not much movement from the Pirate offense. They're just 3 ball up and no good. Rebound, Caden Lee. Nice pass up ahead to Cody Petrie. No good on the finish, but he will go to the line for 2.
Great vision there by Caden Lee.
Petrie going to the line to add to his 4 on the night. He is tied with Caden Lee, who has 4, and Teehee, who has 4. First one's up and good. Second one is up and also good. So Petrie with 6 on the night, still looking to get into some kind of full court pressure. Oh, nice spin move. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Teehee. That looked like a lot of ball to me.
It looked like all ball. And I didn't see much with the body, so.
Connor Whitworth going to the line for 2 for the Pirates. First one's up and good. Makes the lead 14-7 for the Indians. Second one is up and in and out. Rebound controlled by Wolf. Petrie with the ball. Kicks it over to the corner to Lee. Lee with the 3. Back iron and out.
Good steal there by Cody Petrie.
Petrie's off and running. And finishes. Gives him 8 on the night. Getting close to a 10 count.
Yeah. And he better find somebody.
Barely gets across the line. And good finish there by number 4 for the Pirates. 16-9. Petrie with a couple of crossovers. Inside pass to Teehee. Teehee kicks it, goes through the hands of Caden Lee.
And we're going to see our first substitutions for the night for the Indians. Number 15, Ethan James, will be checking in, as well as number 2, Cole Kimball.
Coming out of the game will be Kyler Forkiller and Caden Lee.
And movement again by Poteau around the key.
Drive goes to the free throw line. Stop jumper up. No good. Antonio Wolf with the rebound. Up and running. Ethan James with the lay-in. Good.
Stilwell pushes their lead back up to 9 with just under 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Good
here in the second
defense by
quarter.
the Indians.
Good job by Cole Kimball getting the deflection there.
Ethan James, on-ball defender. Still on a man right now. Good hands there by Wolf to poke that free. Ethan James with the ball, gives it up to Petrie. Petrie's running. Going to get the shot blocked. Kick out to Wolf for three. Pushes the lead to 12 for the Indians. Got a timeout for the Pirates.
I think Poteau's head coach senses it getting a little bit away from the Pirates.
21-9 here in the second quarter. While they only had 10 points in the first quarter, they've doubled it already, more than doubled it already, with 3 minutes into, or yeah, just a little under 3 minutes into this second frame.
I mean, and for those of you that have watched the Stilwell Indians throughout this year, that's no surprise to you. You know, this team has instant offense across the board. A lot of their guys, even their post guys, can shoot three and be efficient from that area. And so we'll see if Stilwell can continue the momentum here or if Poteau has made the right adjustments coming out of this timeout break. We have some more substitutions for the Indians. It looks like, no, I'm sorry. Same five.
No, you had one sub. Caden Lee's in. Cody Petrie's off the floor. That's going to be a charge.
Yep. Great job there by Caden Lee taking that charge.
With Petrie on the bench, getting a rest, it looks like Caden Lee will be running point for the offense. Not a bad not a bad option whenever you can whenever you can put Petrie on the bench and you still got somebody like Caden Lee to run your offense.
Absolutely. Ball being handled by Cole Kimball. Deflected over to Ethan James.
Gets it inside the paint, going to shoot a fadeaway.
And it's blocked.
Gets deflected.
Turnover there by the Indians. Poteau's out running. Good job there by Cole Kimball to poke that ball away. Recovered by Tyrus Teehee.
Oh, man, he wanted to throw it. He wanted to throw it. Cole Kimball from three and short. Ball tipped back to Caden Lee.
Carry. Turnover there by Stilwell Indians. Ethan James with the carry. Ball will go back to the Poteau Pirates.
Good job by Caden Lee on closing out.
Number 21, Chase Stevens, will be checking into the game for the Indians.
We're going to get a foul. I believe that's going to be on Teehee. I don't know much about Chase Stevens, but he's got some nice hair going on. And for those of us that are challenged in that department, there is a little bit of envy. First one's up and good.
Also, I like that he brings a little bit of size, 6'4".
Yeah.
To the Indians. That'll really help them whenever they need that depth.
Second one is also good for the Pirates. 23-11 with 3:28 remaining here in the first half. Still up by 12. We're going to get a foul there. Hand checking. Pass over to Ethan James. Caden Lee with the ball. Nice pass. Good job by Teehee. Good job by Caden Lee to sit it up. And good finish by Stevens. Three minutes remaining here in the first half. Stilwell up 14. Good job by Stevens to corral that. Looking for a guard.
Finds one in Ethan James.
Pass inside to Teehee. Oh, you got to be stronger with the ball than that.
Quick transition basket off the turnover for the Poteau Pirates. Taking the lead back down to 12 points for the Indians. Caden Lee on the drive.
Good. Oh, another missed opportunity right at the rim. Baseline drive. Good job by Ethan James to shut it off. Right down the middle. Runner's going to go up. No good. Rebound controlled by Teehee.
Going to be a foul there on Poteau.
Wolf, Petrie, and Fourkiller all coming back in the game. Stevens staying out there with the other four starters.
Ball over to Stevens.
Three ball from Stevens. Misses everything. Oh, the attempted save goes in the way of the cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders were in danger on that one. But I can appreciate the hustle from Antonio Wolf.
Yes. 25-13 with about a minute 15 remaining.
And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler will be joined by Coach Glenn Cohn of the Stilwell Lady Indians to break down their 53-38 victory over the Lady Pirates.
1 minute remaining here in the first half. Drive down the middle, runner is up and good for the Pirates as they cut the lead to 10. 45 seconds remaining. Petrie, oh, he thought about it. Gives it over to Caden Lee in the corner. Caden up top to Antonio Wolf, gives it over to Petrie. Petrie with a three. In and out again. That is going to be out of bounds, going to the Pirates. Cole Kimball coming in.
He'll check back in for Chase Stevens, who gave Coach George some good minutes there.
Yeah. And that'll be out of bounds. Turnover going back to the Indians. 20 seconds remaining here in the
Looks
half.
like Stilwell's going to hold for the final shot. Petrie letting the ball roll up almost all the way to half court.
Oh, Fourkiller was not looking for the ball.
No, he wasn't.
That was an excellent pass.
So turnover by the Indians.
7 seconds. 6, 5.
And Poteau does not appear to be. There we go.
Ball is up and no good. So that does it for the first half. Stilwell 25, Poteau 15. It wasn't the cleanest of half of basketball, but Stilwell is up by 10 going into the half.
Yeah, and I think if you're Coach George, you have to be ecstatic about your defensive effort, Tyler. But the offense has just been lacking so far. A lot of missed shots. A lot of just, they look out of sync on offense. And so I hope that's something that they can correct as they enter halftime. Maybe make some adjustments, and we'll see what they have to offer us for the second half.
Yep. So Brad's going to hop off here, and Coach Cohn's going to join me, and we have a quick visit with him and talk a little bit about the girls' game and then just the last week they've had. So Coach Cohn will be joining me in a second here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by Coach Cohn, the head coach of the girls basketball team. Coach, it wasn't the prettiest of games to start out tonight, but y'all were able to control it and get a big-time victory here at home in conference play.
Yeah, we started out pretty slow and had a hard time scoring. And, we have 2 or 3 players that are sick and kind of short-handed, so,
yeah.
It kind of took us out of what we do a little bit early. And then once we got the speed of the game picked back up, I thought it got our kids going and making shots and kind of found some rhythm there for a little while.
Yeah, Snowda and Kinley Johnson carried y'all's team offensively tonight. Can you just kind of speak about both of those 2 sophomores' ability to step up and carry the weight on that end of the floor?
Yeah, we were needing some scoring, and, Snowda got it going pretty good tonight. She's been struggling shooting the ball a little bit for a couple of games, but I was glad to see her get it going tonight. And Kinley, she's been solid for 2 or 3 games, and I feel like she's coming into her own. We moved her out on the perimeter,
yeah.
And she's kind of learning how to get to the rim and score, and still does a great job rebounding and get some stick back. So those 2 were a big key tonight in what we got in the win week.
And then you got a new contributor there tonight on the floor, in Caitlin Wilson. Can you kind of speak about her and what she brings to the table?
Yeah, we lost Kaylee Benham to a knee injury. And,
yeah.
We got together and decided to move a freshman up, Caitlin Wilson, and she's so athletic and a hard worker. Always does what you tell her, and I think she just brings to our team more athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
And once she figures out what's going on, and I think she's going to be a big help to us.
Yeah. So, Coach, we're about halfway through the season so far. Playoffs, it sounds like they're still a long ways away, but they're really not. What are you wanting to see your team do from here at the halfway point as you work toward district play and regional play next month?
Well, first of all, we kind of get in this low and we make a string of mistakes. We might come down the court and have 3 or 4 or 5 turnovers, and that's cost us big in the last 2 or 3 games. We've been up 5 or 6, and we've had that 4 or 5 turnover span and get down 3 or 4, and I would like to clean that up a lot, and I'd like to see our kids be more consistent on shooting the basketball and scoring.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on a big win. Good luck the rest of the way, and we look forward to watching you.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate it, and maybe we'll just keep on getting better each night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Coach Cohn, your head coach of the girls team, joining us at halftime. We'll be back in a moment for the second half of the boys game. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get the second half of the boys' game underway here. Stilwell will be inbounding from the far side to get us going here in the third quarter. They are up by 10 over the Poteau Pirates right now.
Tyler, I'll tell you, I had a brief chat with assistant coach Nick Davis.
Yep.
And offense was the focal point in the halftime conversation.
Wolf from 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Poteau. 3 ball from Poteau. In and out.
Good rebound there by Teehee.
Petrie looking to make something happen here on the offensive end. Gets it inside to Teehee. Teehee gives it back to Petrie. Petrie drives. Gets to the rack. Going to get the foul. We'll go to the line for 2. Petrie 4 for 4 tonight from the strike. First one is up and good. Gives him 9 on the night. Next one will be a chance to get into double digits on scoring for the evening. It is up and also good. So 10 points tonight for Cody Petrie.
Pushes that lead out to 12 for the Stilwell Indians. Poteau bringing the ball up.
Good job by Cody
Petrie.
That'll be an easy layup. He is so quick, Brad.
He's
quick.
He is deceptively quick.
Yeah.
And fast. His first step, Tyler, is really incredible.
That's about the third one tonight that he's been probably within arm's reach of the guy, and all of a sudden he steps in and just takes it away. I mean, the Poteau players aren't recognizing the danger, I guess, that is right there next to him, or I guess aren't honoring the danger right there. But he's just taking advantage of the opportunity.
And one thing, I've noticed, and I'm sure you have as well, these last couple of years watching Coach George's teams, is that it's an art to be able to poke the ball away from behind and not get a foul call against you.
Mm-hmm.
And about every one of the guys that sees action for Coach George is really good at doing that.
Yeah.
All right, so just to recap, Stilwell with a 14-point lead over the Poteau Pirates with just a shade over 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Poteau with the ball. They're close to a 10-second. Oh,
I know there's been
the clock started at 7:01. They didn't cross till well after in the 6:40s.
3 ball by Poteau is no good. Rebound fought for and got by Poteau. Looks like that's going to be a foul on either Wolf or Teehee.
But, I mean, Brad, the clock was at 7:01. They didn't cross the stripe until it was like 6:49.
I agree with you. And there were 2 questionable calls in the girls' game as well. Connor Whitworth at the line for the Poteau Pirates, shooting 2.
First one's up and good. Second one is away. Also good, so cuts the lead to 12. Back to Petrie. Petrie gives it over to Caden Lee. To Teehee in the corner. Back out to Petrie. Petrie gives it over to Caden Lee. Caden Lee for 3. Short. Rebound controlled by Poteau. Good hands there by Petrie again. Jumper no good. Rebound controlled by Wolf. Gives it to Caden Lee. Caden's looking to make something happen. Nice pass,
what a pass
to
from
Teehee into the lane. My goodness. Threaded the needle and then Teehee finished it. $14-point lead for the Indians. Here comes the trap. Good. Caden Lee almost got that. Jumper's long. Wolf controls the rebound.
A good contest there by Teehee. Wolf will
Nice pass again. My goodness. Man. That was a fantastic look.
Oh my goodness.
Look the defense off like he's Patrick Mahomes and then threw the no look down the seam.
Full charge timeouts.
You might not see 2 consecutive passes like that. That good, you know, back to back. That was insane.
Teehee better buy them like, I don't know what kids buy at the vending machines anymore, but in my day it would have been a Snickers or a Mr. Pibb or something. But
we'll have to check with our athletic director, Ronnie Littlejohn. Do we still have Mr. Pibb in the building? Do we still have Mr. Pibb in the building? He's casting some doubt on us, folks, so we're not sure, but we'll say it was vintage Mr. Pibb for Tyler and I back in the day. We won't tell you how far back in the day.
so 33-17 here in the third quarter.
A little throwback here on the music selection, Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn.
The crowd singing it.
And again, we're getting close to that.
That's got to be 10, Brad.
Yeah,
that's a good foul.
Yeah,
that's a good foul.
It is. But unfortunately, I think that's going to be number 3 for Teehee. Let's see.
41 times Teehee, his
Fourth personal for Teehee, so he will probably be sitting for a little bit.
I mean, extended run for Cole Kimball, Ethan James. Maybe you're going to see some more Chase Stevens.
I think you'll probably see some more Chase Stevens here in the next few minutes.
First attempt was no good for, Coach George out there talking to the young man, letting him know, like, hey, you got to be aware of your situation, especially foul-wise. While it was a good foul, I agree with not giving up any. Oh, 3 ball!
4 killer.
Pushes that lead to 16, 19, largest lead of the night for the Indians.
And it looked like that was very close to another 10-second call.
Jumper, nope. That jumper from the free throw line is good for Connor Whitworth. Cole Kimball was just inside the three-point line jumper, no good. That's a walk.
No good.
Cody Petrie going to dribble handoff to Kyler. Kyler with the 3 ball. No good. Crossover there, going to the left. Good defense by Wolf. That's going to be a turnover, and out and running is Cole Kimball. Finishes it. Pushes the lead to 21 for the Indians. Or, no, back to 19, I'm sorry.
Ball deflected there by Cody Petrie. Pass was still able to get over to number 2 for Poteau.
Connor Whitworth goes baseline. Good block by Wolf. A couple opportunities there for the Pirates, and they weren't able to capitalize. Wolf controls the rebound. Over to Kimball. Kimball's going to pull the 3. In and out.
Good.
Good job by Kimball to read that. Takes it inside. Foul and 1! Good spin move and finish by Cole Kimball, and absorbed the contact as well. Will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Great job by Cole Kimball just to stick with it. Missed the three-point basket. Gets the steal. Beautiful spin move to get the bucket and 1. Well, Attempt the and one here.
Free throw is up and good. Pushes the lead to 22.
Ethan James will be checking in for the Stilwell Indians, and Kyler Forkiller will take a seat.
Deep three.
And it's
good.
Champ Downs for 3.
Ethan James for 3. No good. Still was off and running. Connor Whitworth about lost that one, but kept control of it. Good finish there on the drive. Cuts the lead to 17. Ooh, nice crossover and hesitation move. Puts it up, not going to get the end one, but will go to the line for 2. Or no, they're saying on the floor, Brad. I thought it was clearly in the act of shooting.
Me too. Ball inbounded by Cole Kimball to Ethan James, and it's going to be a turnover for the Indians.
Deep 3.
Again.
In and out. No good on the put back there. Up ahead to nice give. Nice job. Very unselfish play there by Caden Lee.
Absolutely. Pushes the lead back up to 19 for the Indians.
Jumper no good. Be knocked out of bounds. We'll go to Stilwell.
I'm going to give you a comp for Connor Whitworth here in a second.
Is it J.G. Whitworth?
No, it's not a.
Checking in for the Indians, number 10, Keller Hitcher.
It's not a basically way of saying how good he is as a basketball player. It's more of his mannerisms in the manner in which he approaches the game. You'll appreciate it. Ball inbounded here by Cole Kimball to Kyler Forkiller. And we've just gone under a minute here to go in the third quarter.
Cody getting a rest. Number 10 on the court.
Hitcher for 3, and it's good.
That's one way to let the crowd know that you're in the game. Lead pushed back to 22. Tied for the largest of the night. Good hands there by Wolf. 32 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Stilwell up 22.
You know, if you're Coach George, you have to love the versatility that Wolf brings to the court because he can guard a guard, forward. I mean, it doesn't matter. He does it all.
Yeah. Whenever, when you have Teehee in the game, he can slide to that 4 spot. But whenever you're playing Kalima, when Kalima's with the team, you can slide him over to the 5 spot as well. 18 seconds remaining here.
We're going to get a foul called on number 2, Cole Kimball.
Poteau will inbound it from underneath their own basket. He's going to shoot it, Brad.
Yep. Another deep one.
No good. 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Kimball from way downtown. Oh,
he almost made it.
Off front rim. That was close.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we would like to draw the winner for our 50-50 going for Booster Club.
All right. You ready for the comp, Connor Whitworth?
Hit me.
Duke Blue Devil player, war number 12.
Singler?
Kyle Singler. It's the fundamental way in which he moves,
Yeah. I can see that a little bit. I thought you were about to insult JJ, and I was going to be very upset.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's, with all due respect to any of these players out on the court, they're tremendous players. None of them would garner the JJ Redick comparison.
Although he did disappoint me the other night in that Miami game that they ended up losing. He was at that game, and they brought him on the court to shoot a free throw for charity or something like that. And one of the greatest free throw shooters in college basketball history misses the free throw for charity. I was just like, JJ, come on, man.
I disagree with you. It's John Shire. It's got to be John Shire.
We'll see. I gotta see if Shire can continue the legacy before he gets back in my good graces.
We'll also try to give you guys an update on the OU Texas basketball game here in a few minutes. So
Poteau with the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Stilwell does have that 22-point lead.
Three ball, no good. Controlled by Hitcher, saves it. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Will go to Stilwell.
Go to Stilwell, yeah.
So on the court for the Indians is Forkiller, Kimball, James, Hitcher, and Wolf. Kimball goes baseline. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and we'll go to, or we'll stay with Stilwell. Wolf with the ball, gives it to Forkiller. Wolf with the dribble, jumper, doesn't get the roll. Poteau controls the rebound. Good hands by Hitcher.
Good hands by Hitcher, wow.
Good pass. Oh, off the leg of James. Turnover. Now Poteau's got numbers. Good recovery by Stilwell to get back on defense. Jumper from the free throw line, gets the roll. Good. Cuts the lead to 20. Hitcher from the top. Three ball up and good. Sophomore with a couple of threes in the second half. Oh, good job by Keller. And finishes. Instant offense in the second half from Keller Hitcher. Maybe getting a little bit more run with Kalima. That's going to be out of bounds. That should be Stilwell ball.
Yep. Number 32, Landon Robertson, will be checking into the game.
Getting his first action of the night.
Giving Antonio Wolf a much-needed break.
He could also be challenging Chase Stevens on the hair department.
Starting to get a little concerned about how fixated you are on the hair.
When you don't have it, Brad, it's hard.
Forkiller for three, and
good! Good split of the double team there. Good block by Forkiller, but they're going to say he got him on the body, I believe.
I don't know that Coach Nate Davis agrees with that call based off his reaction.
Number 25 for Poteau going to the line for two. Got another one coming in for the first time tonight, Brad.
This is going to be Anthony Chavez.
Second one is up and good. Lead cut to 27. Forkiller going to the bench. He's had a quietly good night. Keller thought about it. Kimball with the
three, and it's good. They calling it a long two, or is that a three? They're giving him the three.
Yeah, it was close, but pushes the lead to 30. Good hands there by the Indians. Up ahead to Cole Kimball.
Oh, I thought he was going to try for it. Indians extend the lead to 32 points with just under 5 minutes left to go.
Got a timeout. Poteau. So, Brad, it was a 10-point game, 25-15, right, at halftime. And in a quarter, and not even a quarter and a half, you see what this team is capable of.
Almost 34 points. They put up 34 points in less than a quarter and a half. All right, we're back in play.
Poteau with the ball up top.
Good defense there by the Indians.
Hitcher with the steal. Pass by Hitcher to Ethan James. Can't finish. You go out of bounds. He's going to stay with Stilwell. Brad, it is upset city and possibly in the Big 12 tonight. Baylor, number 1 team in the nation, goes down to Texas Tech. Kansas on upset alert right now against Iowa State. Unfortunately, Texas is handling Oklahoma. Hitcher from the top.
From his spot.
Oh. No. Misses that one. Good hands there by Robertson. Or Stevens, I'm sorry. Getting the locks mixed up. 3 ball for number 4, good.
Cuts Stilwell's lead to 29. And we just received a text in from Landon Robertson's dad who would like to argue that his son's hair is better. We might have to put that to a fan vote. 3 for Chavez is up and no good.
You're going to have another sub coming in here momentarily, Brad.
It'll be Briar Thurber. Good defense there by Robertson.
Yeah, that'll be out of bounds. We'll go to Stilwell.
Checking in for the Indians, number 25, Briar Thurber.
Fan favorite, Briar Thurber. Chavez bringing up the ball. Nice crossover. Kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens with the jumper. No good, but rebound to Thurber. Spin move. Loses it. But he's going to get on the floor. I like it. Let's scrap. Ball stays with Stilwell.
That is a sign of a lineman who played both ways for us in football season right there.
Oh, 11. Kanan Mink, I think this is his first action of the season, Brad. He had an injury, and I think he's getting on the court for the first time this season. Number 20 and number 11 also in for the first time tonight. 20 is Keegan Hallmark, and 11 is Connor Long.
Ball mishandled by Stilwell on the inbounds pass there.
Kick out, shot up, good from downtown for the Poteau Pirates. Cuts the lead to 26.
Connor Long bringing the ball up for the Indians.
Kanan Mink up top, gives it back to number 20. Hallmark misses on the 3. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Will stay with Poteau.
Good hustle there by Chavez.
Minute 56 remaining here in the game. Stilwell up 26. No good, but the putback is.
Rebound the putback carry on Brooks.
Good pass inside. Thurber loses his feet, and that's going to be a walk. Oh, good hands there by Chavez. Good save, though, by Poteau. That's going to be a 3-ball up and away and no good. But rebound controlled by Poteau. Ball goes up, no call. Stilwell controls the rebound. Chavez with the ball. Minute remaining here in the game. Three-ball away for Hallmark, no good. Mink controls the rebound, going to get a foul called. That'll only be the 4th team foul, so it will be an inbounds play happening from underneath the own basket. You can definitely tell Mink's still not 100%, still favoring that ankle a little bit. Good job by Thurber using that body.
Good finish there by Poteau. Cuts the lead back down to 24 for the Indians. Good pass by Chavez to Thurber.
Oh,
loses the ball.
Yep. 20's off and running for the Pirates. Nice give back. Oh, missed the layup there. Put back up and no good. Thurber controls the rebound. 5 seconds remaining. Up ahead to Chavez. Chavez going to shoot the 3 and good! 64-37 to end the game. Stilwell with the 27-point victory after it was only a 25-15 game at halftime. Stilwell comes and scores 39 in the second half and holds their opponent to 22. Brad, what do you have, man?
I mean, it was an exciting game there in the second half. And that's what's crazy is go back to that point where we talked about we were not even at a minute or a whole quarter and a half had gone by, and still had already scored 34 points.
Yep.
And you have to think, too, going back into the very beginning of the fourth quarter, he only played his starters for that first minute.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the margin of victory would have been even greater had he kept those guys in. But obviously, as we've talked about, going down the stretch, it's important to get those guys some rest. We have a few more district games left. We have the Old Fort Classic coming up. We just want to make sure everyone's healthy and we're primed, ready to go into the playoffs.
So as Brad mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the contest on Friday with at Shakota has been postponed or canceled. We'll know more information as that becomes available. Be sure to check the Stilwell High School Facebook page for that kind of information. Stilwell won't be in action again until the Old Fort Classic next week, starting on the 20th, and then also being held on the 21st or 22nd. And then they're on the road after that on the 25th at Roland, who is number 17 in 3A. And then on the road at Salisaw, at home.
At home at Salisaw. And unfortunately, we will not be able to be with you on that broadcast.
But I'm sure the live stream will still be up and running. But it's been fun. It was an eventful game. The first half was kind of slow, but you saw an offensive explosion in the second half. Always makes for a fun night. Stilwell remains undefeated. We'll see if they climb in the rankings next week. But thanks for tuning in. Brad, any last words?
No, just want to thank you to all the Stilwell fans that came out tonight, showed up, supported both of our girls and our boys teams, and all those that have tuned in online to Stilwell Indians TV as well. We appreciate you joining us, and we hope you guys have a blessed evening.
Yep. Stay safe, and God bless.